As everybody was gathering up now, Prince now goes out to go and urinate. Also now went crazy. Like, what? She wants to just be his friend. Let them just go back to them being friends and let them cut to the whole make-out thing. He didn't even try to argue. He said, okay, no problem, they are good. And he gets up and he leaves. I'm like, oh my gosh, kid. Hey homie, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? What's happening? My name is Homie ODK and this is Talk to Your Homie TV. My darling, here I love to give very sweet and juicy gist. And today we're talking BBNAIJA lockdown day 18. Emotions are starting to rise up and down. Erica did something with KIDDWAYA. I'm like, oh my gosh. You really love this one, so please subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up, because more thumbs up means more engagement, means more views. Do this for me, my darling, and click the bell button beside the subscribe button. That way you know when I post a new video and get to watch all my gist firsthand. So I want to start today talking about them winning their first cash prize. So they had to do a task here from Dulux. They had to just like organize an office setting for a busy woman. There was kids team, KIDDWAYA's team, and there was others team here. And see, let me tell you something about KIDDWAYA that I'm beginning to notice. From first day of the show till like maybe earlier this week, yeah, his gist can be party, girls, have fun, drink, get high. That's his normal gist here. However, whenever there's a task that comes with like brain work here, like it is amazing how he's quick to think, he's quick to move. Like, it's amazing. The first task that they did, he won. They were supposed to do an advert here for a brand, and his team won. In fact, there were like 2 levels here for the task. And the second one, it was his team and others team again that was supposed to compete. And he kept on telling his team members, trust me, just believe me, just trust me. This is my idea, and he did the idea and he won. And so now this task again, they're supposed to design like an office space here for a busy businesswoman. In his group, there was KIDDWAYA, there was Dora, there was Nengi, there was Tricky, there was Lucy, there was Erica. There were 9 people on his team. And then after they designed the setting there, I can't lie, all I was saying was, I can literally work there. I can literally mount my camera and just shoot it. It was so big. I loved it. It felt like a work environment, really. But they won. And guess what they won? They won 2 million naira and a supply of Dulux painting. Can you imagine? And now, what happened between Ozo and Prince? Now, see, the house. So every week they have to like do challenges here to win their wager. Wager means making money to buy food stuff for the week here. And each head of house here wants to just make sure that it is in your time that they win wager. Like, you get me, so that you look like you are doing a good job. Now this week Ozo is the head of house, and Ozo had this, I don't know, altercation with Prince. And let me say something here, because this week their challenge is to act a drama here. It's supposed to be like a musical drama where people will act and sing and sing, and it's not easy to control a crowd. People are your guys, oh. When you're supposed to do a task, you will not see them acting funny. So the first time that, so maybe like I think on Monday or Tuesday, because Tricky is a director like outside the house here, so he was directing the play or the drama here. So the first, I think maybe like Tuesday, when we were supposed to rehearse here, Praise was just, he was not serious. He was playing, he was distracting them. So Tricky had to just flare up, and it's normal. When you're a director and you're directing people to act a drama, you will flare up. So he was like, Praise, calm down, like we're trying to do something here. So he flared up. After then, Praise kept himself. He was quiet. Like, how can Tricky see? Because Praise is the maybe like house fun guy, get me? But he was really angry. Now hold that in thought here. Then what happened yesterday night? When they were doing their rehearsal again, in fact, when they were about to do rehearsal, they were like, everybody come, let's do rehearsal. So everybody was gathering up together. As everybody was gathering up now, Prince now goes out to go and urinate. Also now went crazy. Like, what? You've been sitting down here since. 2 people have gone to go and pee. You've been here since. Now that everybody's not ready to do rehearsal, they're not getting up from here to leave. Are you serious? Like, you couldn't even take excuse, permission, nothing. You go, like, why didn't you tell anybody? Like, what is this? Because bruh, today is the day of the whole presentation here. Yesterday, they were still making mistakes. They've not gotten their lines right. They don't even the song, even when V was trying to teach them the vocal cords, Eric was sleeping. Like, so I feel like, to me, also needed to, because obviously as he shouted all through the rehearsal, everybody was coordinated. But people online were like, it's a lie. Also shouted at Prince because of Nengi. Maybe he wanted to just show Prince that, or maybe he had beef for Prince. It might be in his mind, but I have tried to handle a crowd before. Sometimes you'll be so frustrated, you'd have to do the job yourself. So I feel like he needed to just tell the house that see this rehearsal, we need to get it, because if they lose their wager, they are limited in what they can buy. Do you understand? Like me, if you ask me or DK, I don't think it was any beef or any ulterior motive. And you know, people that are quiet also can be quiet. People that are quiet can flare up fast. Yeah, I feel like you need to just set the tone that almost see this rehearsal, let's take it seriously, and they took it seriously at the end of the day. And now Erica and KIDDWAYA, see, there's one thing I don't like to hear, is I told you so. And there's one thing I try not to say, is I told you so. So you see, I'm going to try not to tell Erica I told you so, but Erica sat down with KIDDWAYA to tell KIDDWAYA that, see, if somebody says he loves her, right, you like me, not love, maybe you like me, you want to date me, all that, yeah, I mean, you know, yeah. She doesn't think that it's wise for you to be treating her the same way you're treating every other girl. Let him assume that the makeout was just makeout, yeah. She wants to just be his friend. Let them just go back to them being friends and let them cut the whole makeout thing. KIDDWAYA said, friends, Abi, okay, no problem now. Let's go back to just being friends. But we can eat together, Abi. We can still be cool. She was like, yeah, but they're friends. He said, okay, no problem. Like, he didn't even try to even, like, you know, banter, argue, nothing. Because, see, two things there. I kind of feel like if Erica is with KIDDWAYA, we'll be doing this back and forth. We'll be doing it a lot here. And see, if you don't seem like you can stand for yourself, the people will not take you seriously. I feel like Kid has gotten used to her. This is the same story she has been telling him. This is the same story. Let's know, Kiniko, take me seriously. Don't take same story. So he didn't even try to fight it. He didn't even try to argue. He said, okay, no problem, they are good. And he gets up and he leaves. I'm like, oh my gosh, Kid. And then he now goes to meet Nengi. Kid goes to meet Nengi. Kid now says to Nengi that, man, Erica came to meet him and was telling him stuff and he doesn't know, but that, man, that right now they're just friends. Nengi now says, that she knows that she's the reason why Erica is saying what she's saying. Kid was like, no, you're not the reason. He said, that she knows she's the reason. She knows that she's the reason. Kid says, no, that see, he cannot change for anybody. Yeah, he likes her, they're cool and thing, but he can't change for anybody. Nengi now said, but really, like, aren't you guys like getting seriously? Kid was like, no, at all, that he cannot come here to date anybody. Okay. Nengi was like, but she's aware that she's the reason Erica is saying this thing. Kid was like, why? Because I fled to other girls. Nengi says, no, I am the one that throws in her words, because I am the one that throws myself at you. Kid now smiles and said, you remind me of myself, you know, but like the female version. Nengi looked at him and just smiled. But then he was like, seriously, that going forward, yeah, she would just keep her distance from him and allow him. Kid was like, are you joking? Stop each other. He's not married to the girl. And if, like, this is who he is, he flirts with girls, that's how he is. And if he wants to change, he'll be quiet. He'll not be himself. People will wonder, like, what's wrong with you, Kid? Because of what? Is he married to her? Like, oh man, no, man, let them just be good, man. Nengi should not try to leave him, like, let them be friends and things. I'm just like, oh my gosh. This morning, actually, I saw Kid and Erica sitting down, gisting and saying, I don't know. Erica and Kid matter. I want to hear your opinion though. Is Erica making the right move? Should she stay clear, Kid? Should she just take him how he is? Because I will not lie, after that whole like magic finger thing, I cannot even lie. I've been seeing, like, I can see Kid making efforts to get closer to her, to take her seriously. In fact, I'm even like bigging him up. He's spending more time with her. He's caring. But I'm not in the house. She's seen something totally different. So I want to hear your opinion, though. Let me know your opinion in the comment section, my darling. And then Prince and Watoni. Prince called Watoni and Watoni said, let's have a conversation. Watoni said, what is it? Prince was like, see, you're running away from me. You're going distant from me. What is the problem? Watoni says, see, you have a lot of girls on your case. So she's trying to take herself out of, you get me, the whole scenario. And that when they asked Prince, who do you like? Prince said that he likes three people. He likes Nengi, Watoni, and Tolani. That why don't you even call one person? Like, if you call one person, this is who I like. Everybody will give you space too. That she really wishes Ebuka can come and ask Prince question. And let me tell you something I saw on Twitter here. Somebody was telling Ebuka, like, because Ebuka is not shaking any table. Like, Ebuka, we are waiting for, like, what? There's tables to shake, and you're not shaking table. Ebuka said, please, you guys calm down, because it was still us that was still blaming him last season that, you know, he was interfering with the game a lot. Ebuka, we are sorry. I don't think I did. I think I bigged you up all through. Ebuka, please come and shake table, because even Watoni wants you to shake Prince's table. Princess says, yeah, don't run away from me. Like, I like you. I don't want my friend to run away from me. Watoni said, see me, I want my own peace of mind. That if she had not, like, she's sure that it's because of Prince that Nengi is having issues with her. Now, again, Tolani is because of this same Prince person that, well, she wants her friendships back. Do you get me? Which is like, no, that is he not her friend as well? Watoni was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah, I said this before, I'm saying it again. Watoni, Prince has told, so that he's not, and also let's drag Prince. You know, when, like, why? This BBNAIJA house is just crazy because you said you like 3 girls. Now these 3 girls are having unnecessary bickering and la 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 because of you. But we see girls, we are fighting each other because of a guy that's not taking anybody seriously. Has not even checked anybody, nothing. We're fighting each other. Well, I mean, so yeah, I feel Prince should pick one person, Sha. But then, Watoni, these people are not really your friends. You're not coming to find friendship. She was like, if she had not come that Sunday to join their conversation, maybe her and Tolani would still be good. But she also knows that that thing that happened between her and Tolani was supposed to happen. I agree. If somebody is your friend, me, I will clear the guy, yo. I'm telling you, me, I will bring the girl and the guy and I will talk. See, I don't want to have issues with my friends. How far now? Who do you? Straight. If my friend walks out on me because of that, it's better you walk out on me in that kind of thing than to be giving me attitude for a guy that never even checked us. Are you serious? My friends know me, Sha. They know that me, I'm pretty straightforward. Actually, when it comes to guys, I've had my own guy friend drama, like when I was after SS3, I was young. Because of that, till now, I don't enter any nonsense mix with guys and girls. I will clear the air from the beginning. You get ahead. Anyways, what's your own opinion about the whole Watoni and Prince matter? Do you think, because Prince is coming to meet her, Prince likes her, that's what he said. She's cute. And now she's going away from him because of Tolani. Are you joking? So Alpha, do you think Watoni should, you get me, go back to Prince and love him and think? Let me know your opinion in the comment section, my darling. And now this morning, Prince was talking to Lekon. Prince is withdrawing himself, he's calmer. Lekon was like, Prince, you need to stop this thing here. And he was like, yeah, because he feels like, that's Prince talking, I feel like he has given himself so much. You get, like, he wants to now take care of himself, recline. That, I mean, he's making, like, he literally makes the house happy and laugh and sing. So he felt like if the house was happy here, then the viewers should also be seeing that happy side of him. If it was bottom 4, like the first eviction, yeah, that means we did not like him, and so he needs to now recline and think about himself. Lekon was like, see, let me tell you something crazy. No matter what the viewers say here, and Lekon gave a very perfect example. Let me tell you, he said, no matter what the viewers say here, you have to be yourself. Nobody's able to change you, because sometimes we make some things that are not right seem right. Take for example, Nico is saying, somebody who gets first class can be awarded just maybe like 2,000 naira, but somebody who's like a beauty pageant can be given a car, kiniko, and it's true. You know, it's so true, because in my head, I know going forward by God's grace, I will have like an NGO, I'll help people. But after I heard Nico say that thing, I would like to create something like a foundation that will help first class students, because yeah, he made a lot of sense. I mean, imagine someone that got first class that does not have a job or something, like you're looking for a job till now. You know, man, I have to help. I have to do something for that, you know, in that regard. But anyways, look at was saying, like, Praise, don't change. Praise is like, no, that he wants to change, because if the viewers put him as last 4, that means they're not really feeling his personality. I'm just like, you know what, Praise, yeah. I'm sure when you leave the house, you watch this video. The reason we have issues with you is because you put your mouth in matter that's not your matter. Just 2 times we have seen you insult somebody. Like, you're fun, I get you, yeah. But I've seen you insult someone so much that it did not even concern you. That's 1. And 2, I don't think, no matter how fun you are, I don't think stroking people is something that everybody embraces. I think it can come off as annoying. I mean, look at all like comedians on stage here. Any comedian that comes on stage and starts to insult people that are in front of him, they're not as funny as people that come and tell proper jokes. You get me? So I feel that's the reason we are having issues with Praise. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try my best to make this video come out very, like, before voting line closes. Let's try and pump in some votes for Praise. I just pitied him. Like, you can tell that he doesn't know what to do. He said that, see, no matter how Eric is trying to form macho, that when he sits down with Eric to talk, you get me? Like, you can tell that Eric is feeling it. But see, Praise, that's the point. Eric is doing this thing way better than you are doing. Speaking of Eric, let me tell you guys something. I don't know what's up with KAISHA and Eric. In fact, KAISHA in particular, because yesterday, Trickity, KAISHA, Eric, and Watoni, they were gisting here. And Neo too. KAISHA was telling Neo that she liked Neo from the beginning. She liked his eyes. But Neo was like, are you joking? When? That at the beginning, like, of the whole show, she would come and say, I really like your eye, and she would walk away. She won't talk to him. She won't do anything. It was only V that manned up and came to meet him and talk to him and things. And KAISHA was like, so if I had come earlier, you'd have. But Neo was like, but you didn't come earlier. I said, hey. That's how Eric now went to get something, come back, sit down beside the KAISHA. KAISHA say, oh my God, this is temptation. Please, why don't you come and sit down here? Let me go and sit down. Oh, my eyes are called Eric because Eric was telling who, I think it was Tricky, like he doesn't understand Kaisha. Like Kaisha has been giving him just giving him food, free food all through. Like, oh, I'm going to cook for you, or eat my food. Oh, So even him is like, what is happening? Even me, I'm like, what is happening too? Oh, but I'm here to watch everything that's happening in the house. But so far, that's all. Advice, praise. What do you think about him? Do you think he's killing his game? Like, I do pity him because I won't lie, it can be confusing. It's like when you're writing exams, yeah. I had an exam I was writing. That paper was very, very hard, I can't lie. And I was just writing what I knew. And the lecturer now came and said, Odiki, what are you writing? Sorry, what's this? And he walked away. I'm around. I said with you. Why did you come and say anything? It's better than writing my rubbish. Do you get it? How did you not come and I was so dull and the man gave me B. Why did you give me B and mess up my whole head in the exam hall? What's that? So yeah, like just a 1 week eviction, he's like lowest for, it can mess with his head, you know? And now my shout out, my darling. Uday Stella, Lisa Chikwendo, Fina Davison, Ebika Bwere Ayeba Eneni Miete. Your name always is like, I love it because it trains my tongue to speak well. Ebika Bwere Ayeba Eneni Miete. Soft Prince Odiba. Joseph Ileti, you're my G. Just know that you're my G. Christy Colodal. Elizabeth Shinga. And Oluebube Ihem Yorochi Samuel. Your birthday is on the 7th of August and you're a baby. I think you're like, I know your mother said I should wish happy birthday, Sha. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. You're a big boy right now. I wish you God's blessing and God's happiness and I just wish you everything good, my darling. And guys, I sang for him because he's still a baby. You have to treat babies, precious and special, if you know what I mean. Anyway, these people ask me to shout them out. If you want me to shout you out, just tell me or shout me out in the comment section and I will shout you out, my darling. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Mwah.